The Azerbaijani language belongs to the western branch of the Oghuz subgroup of the Turkic language group of the Ural-Altaic language family. Azerbaijani or Azeri is spoken primarily by the Azerbaijani people who live mainly in the Republic of Azerbaijan, where the North Azerbaijani variety is spoken, and in the Azerbaijan region of Iran, where the South Azerbaijani variety is spoken. Although there is a very high degree of mutual intelligibility between the two forms of Azerbaijani, there are significant differences in phonology, lexicon, morphology, syntax, and sources of loanwords. North Azerbaijani has official status in the Republic of Azerbaijan and Dagestan, a federal subject of Russia. But South Azerbaijani doesn't have official status in Iran, where the majority of Azerbaijani people live. Azerbaijani is also spoken to lesser varying degrees in Azerbaijani communities of Georgia and Turkey and by diaspora communities, primarily in Europe and North America. Since the Republic of Azerbaijan's independence from the Soviet Union in 1991, Northern Azerbaijani has used the Latin script. South Azerbaijani, on the other hand, has always used and continues to use the Perso-Arabic script. Azerbaijani is closely related to Gagauz, Qashqai, Crimean Tatar, Turkish, Turkmen, sharing varying degrees of mutual intelligibility with each of those languages. Unlike the Indo-European, Arabic and Chinese languages, the Azerbaijani language is a regular and whole language with few mixed and complex language rules, without natural exceptions. Historically, the language was referred by its native speakers as Türk dili or Türkçe, meaning either Turkish or Turkic. After the establishment of the Azerbaijan SSR, on the order of Soviet leader Joseph Stalin, the name of the formal language of Azerbaijan SSR was changed from Turkish to Azerbaijani. Azerbaijanis of Iran call their language Turkish. History and evolution. The emergence of languages can be compared to the branching of a tree. For example, the Old Turkic language was divided into Oghuz, Kipchak, Garlak, and other branches in the 5th, 10th centuries. Then these languages also started to separate into separate languages. In the 10th, 15th centuries, the Oghuz language split into two branches, the Eastern Turkmen language and the Western Azerbaijani and Anatolian dialects. In the 17th, 20th centuries, the Western Oghuz branch began to separate into the Azerbaijani language and Ottoman Turkish. In parallel, the Kazakh, Kyrgyz, Tatar, Bashkir, Kumuk languages are derived from the Kipchak branch, and the Uzbek and Uyghur languages are derived from the Garlak branch. Azerbaijani evolved from Oghuz Turkic or Western Turkic, which spread to the Caucasus, northern Iran, Western Asia, Eastern Europe during the medieval Turkic migrations. Persian and Arabic influenced the language, but Arabic words were mainly transmitted through the intermediary of literary Persian. Azerbaijani is, perhaps after Uzbek, the Turkic language upon which Persian and other Iranian languages have exerted the strongest impact. The Turkic language of Azerbaijan gradually supplanted the Iranian languages in what's now northwestern Iran, and a variety of Caucasian and Iranian languages spoken in the Caucasus, particularly Udin and Old Azeri. By the beginning of the 16th century, it had become the dominant language of the region. It was the spoken language of the court of the Safavids, Afsharids, and Qajars. The historical development of Azerbaijani can be divided into two major periods: early from the 14th century to the 18th century, and modern from the 18th century to present. Early Azerbaijani differs from its descendant in that it contained a much larger number of Persian and Arabic loanwords, phrases, and syntactic elements. The Russian annexation of Iran's territories in the Caucasus through the Russo-Iranian Wars of 1804 to 1813 and 1826 to 1828 split the language community across two states. Afterwards, the Tsarist administration encouraged the spread of Azerbaijani in eastern Transcaucasia as a replacement for Persian spoken by the upper classes and as a measure against Persian influence in the region. The Soviet Union promoted the development of the language but set it back considerably with two successive script changes, from the Persian to Latin and then to the Cyrillic script, while Iranian Azerbaijanis continued to use the Persian script as they always had. Despite the wide use of Azerbaijani in the Azerbaijan Soviet Socialist Republic, it became the official language of Azerbaijan only in 1956. After independence, the Republic of Azerbaijan decided to switch back to a modified Latin script. The term Azerbaijani language, in different phonetic variants, dates back to the first half of the 19th century. In 1890, a dictionary of the Azerbaijani language was published, where it was named Azerbaijani language. However, the term Azerbaijani language was officially adopted in 1936. Historically, the language was called such lingonym as Turkish, Turkmen, or Tatar. August 1st is celebrated in Azerbaijan as the Day of the Azerbaijani alphabet and the Azerbaijani language. Lingua franca. Azerbaijan served as a lingua franca throughout most parts of Transcaucasia except the Black Sea coast, in southern Dagestan, the eastern Anatolia region, and all over Iran from the 16th to the early 20th centuries, alongside Persian. From the early 16th century up to the course of the 19th century, these regions and territories were all ruled by the Safavids, Afsharids and Qajars, Turkic-speaking dynasties, until the cession of Transcaucasia and Dagestan by Qajar Iran to the Russian Empire. In 1853, Azerbaijani became a compulsory language for students of all backgrounds in all of Transcaucasia with the exception of the Tiflis Governorate. Dialects of Azerbaijani. There are numerous dialects of the language. Dialects differ from each other according to their phonetic features. The standardized form of North Azerbaijani, spoken in the Republic of Azerbaijan and Russia, is based on the Baku and Shamakhi dialects, while South Azerbaijani uses the Tabrizi dialect as its prestige variety. North Azerbaijani or Northern Azerbaijani is the official language of the Republic of Azerbaijan. It's closely related to modern-day Turkish, the official language of Turkey. It's also spoken in southern Dagestan, along the Caspian coast in the southern Caucasus Mountains, and in scattered regions throughout Central Asia. Since 1991, it has been officially written with a Latin script in the Republic of Azerbaijan, but the older Cyrillic script was still widely used in the late 1990s. South Azerbaijani or Iranian Azerbaijani is widely spoken in Iranian Azerbaijan and to a lesser extent in neighboring regions of Turkey and Iraq, with smaller communities in Syria. In Iran, it's spoken mainly in East Azerbaijan, West Azerbaijan, Ardabil and Zanjan. It's also widely spoken in Tehran and across Tehran province, as Azerbaijanis form by far the largest minority in the city and the wider province, comprising about 1/6 of its total population. The CIA World Factbook reports that in 2010, the percentage of Iranian Azerbaijani speakers at around 16% of the Iranian population, and ethnic Azeris form by far the second largest ethnic group of Iran, thus making the language also the second most spoken language in the nation. According to 2015, the number of Azerbaijani speakers in the world was more than 30 million. But according to some sources, Now there are more than 50 million people in the world who speak Azerbaijani. Comparison with Turkish. North and South Azerbaijani speakers and Turkish speakers can communicate with varying degrees of mutual intelligibility. Turkish soap operas are very popular with Azeris in both Iran and Azerbaijan. Reza Shah Pahlavi of Iran, who spoke South Azerbaijani, met with Mustafa Kemal Atatürk of Turkey, who spoke Turkish, in 1934. The two were filmed speaking their respective languages to each other and communicated effectively. Speakers of Turkish and Azerbaijani can, to an extent, communicate with each other, as both languages have substantial variation and are to a degree mutually intelligible, though it's easier for a speaker of Azerbaijani to understand Turkish than the other way around. Writing systems. In 1919, after the declaration of the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, a commission was created to switch to the Latin alphabet. The action plan prepared by the commission was approved by the parliament. However, it was impossible to implement this issue because the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic fell. Before 1929, Azerbaijani was written only in the Perso-Arabic alphabet. That doesn't represent all vowels, without diacritical marks. In 1929 to 1939, a Latin alphabet was in use for North Azerbaijani, although it was different from the one used now. From 1939 to 1991, the Cyrillic script was used, and in 1991, the current Latin alphabet was introduced, although the transition to it has been rather slow. In Dagestan, Azerbaijani is still written in Cyrillic script. The Azerbaijani Latin alphabet is a phonetic writing system, so pronunciation is easy. Most words are pronounced exactly as they are spelled. In Iran, the process of standardization of orthography started with the publication of Azerbaijani magazines and newspapers from 1979. This writing standard has been implemented today in Iran with the help of the official Persian Azeri Turkish dictionary. Thank you for watching the video until the end. I invite you to hit the like button of the video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the notification icon. Bye!